Wait, did you start
Oh,
streaming yet?
I just did now.
Okay. Do you want to give your spiel since it's your stream?
No. No, we're just gonna do memes. Atheist versus theist memes. Bring your best memes. We're on the politics Discord server. So if you want to join, come vote, share your memes, and then we will hand out awards. See who memes better.
Yeah. So
I
it's
was
eight.
right.
It was it. Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have your memes prepared? Because like right now, I think you're our only theist.
Yeah.
So
I did a quick collection earlier. They're not the dankest memes, but they're curated at least a little bit.
okay, it's all right. We'll go with it. But yeah, so this is I don't know if you heard the explanation before, but for those that are filling in, we are doing Battle of the Memes, Atheist versus Theist. Bring your best meme game, right? And fight for your side. You will present the meme. You can come up on stage. You can tell us what the meme means to you and the reasons behind it, and then the audience gets to vote on whether this is a good meme or not. And if they vote yes, then it gains a point for your team. And at the end, we will have some certificates for the memes and the team that did the best.
Is atheist and theist in the title? That should be
It
specified.
is the first two words in the description.
Okay.
So
That's probably best for this is atheist and theist memes. So we will vote to see who has the better memes. And you get to vote. We don't decide. You get to decide who has the better memes, who can meme better.
All right, I get to decide. Cool.
Yeah. So user is going to. You're going to need to let me know which, I guess, meme that I'm putting up because it's reverse Camus. Or you posted a bunch. Is there a particular one you want to start with?
Let's see. I don't know. Let's start off pretty mild. Let's go with the Jesus one.
Jesus
The
one.
one that's just Jesus.
Let's get the spread
Yeah.
started. Okay, let me save image. Oops. Save image. And then
Yeah.
we put it on screen so everybody can see it. There we go. Boom.
And keep in mind this is streaming, so if you want to watch on YouTube or Kick or Twitch or what else? I don't know, Facebook, Twitter, or yeah, Twitter.
All right.
Okay.
Ape, are you able to make the pose? The polls?
Yeah, I can make them.
Okay, cool. Let me get this screen share kicked off too. Boom. There, everybody, make sure you full screen the screen share so you can see the memes that we are discussing. If you want to come up on stage and present the argument for your side, then post the meme that you want to fight for you.
Oh, you know what? Really quick, sorry, I don't have the blank thing.
It's in the document called poll formatting.
Okay.
The question and the paste. I can do it right here.
No, I got it. Just keep doing your thing.
Cool. All right. So, reverse Camus, what does this meme mean to you?
I mean, when you're in church, they're like, eat this bread. It's Jesus' body. So Jesus is saying, let's get this bread. Let's eat my body, I guess.
And then also the connotation with getting the bread is in getting the money, right? Something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying that like when you get the bread, like you become like a part of Jesus, and you're like, ah, baby, like take it. Wait, not take it. Yes.
I don't completely know. Catholics say that it literally turns into the body of Jesus through transubstantiation. So I don't know if eating Jesus bread makes you more like Jesus or if it just blesses you. But some people just say it's metaphorical.
What does it mean to you?
I don't know. I just thought it was kind of a funny pun.
Okay. All right.
I
Does it mean?
You said it's. Oh, okay. I'm guessing it's
Yeah.
that.
Is a solid one to get us started. Are we going to vote on this?
We
Or
are.
Yeah, yeah. This is the first one, so Ape is figuring that out. While Ape is
Cool.
figuring out the poll, I'll do another quick explanation. I see there's some memes in there. We want the memes that are atheist or theist. If they're atheist meme, put atheist. If they're a theist meme, put tag it with theist, and then we'll bring you up on stage and you can present what this meme means to you, and the audience can vote on the meme to determine if it's a good meme or not. Team with the most amount of points gets a certificate, and there's some other certificates that we have for the top memes.
I'm not seeing
I'm
the
not-
garbage bin.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it because
It's called waste basket, so search for waste.
Oh,
and you'll
yeah.
get it.
All right, I got it. My bad. My bad, everybody.
you got it.
I got that funky memory.
Some top level nerd shit. Yeah. Yeah. User, are you gonna be the one that's letting me know what memes are coming up? Because there's a lot of memes, and I don't know if I can read through all of them. So I'm gonna present. Let's see. Let me get an atheist meme because you just. Oh no, we're still waiting on the poll.
I got it right now. All right, it's being
Okay.
posted. There you
There
go.
you go. Everybody, make sure they vote. There we go. And
Are we
while
supposed to?
we're
Should we not
voting-
vote or should we vote?
Yeah, I think we should vote. Why don't we get a say?
Oh, okay.
And then, Jenga, do you want to, after you're done voting, do you want to prepare? 'Cause I believe you're an atheist, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have the first atheist meme?
I believe I do. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah. Got
cool.
it. Where am I putting this? Am I screen sharing or am I giving
No,
you
just
permission
put it
screen
in the
sharing?
side chat, and then I'll bring it up.
We will do it. Going now.
Beautiful. All right. Save image.
And how long we want to give? Let's put a timer on this.
I guess user got it. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's see. If you haven't heard
Okay.
that, go get. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you can read it too. If you haven't heard that Jesus died for you and that you must devote your life to him, you'll get a free pass to heaven. And then many of us have probably seen the format of this meme where she realizes like, oh, that's actually like a bad thing and not a good thing. So I like this meme first of all because I really like this meme itself. I like the Anakin Padme meme. There's something about the way it flows that I usually like. I think because there's usually some ironic twist at the end. And the other thing I like about this one is this is always just something back when I used to be religious. This is always something that used to bug me. The idea that people who hadn't heard about Jesus, for instance, young children who couldn't comprehend it would get into heaven. But if you can comprehend it and you reject it, you're not in heaven. So it's just like this. What is it called? The basilisk or whatever with like AI, whatever that is. Anyway, it's just like a bad thing. So yeah, I like this meme. There you go.
So like
Vote for
the
my
initial
meme, guys.
vote for
Vote
the
for my
meme.
meme. I'm trying to gin up votes. I'm gonna get votes however I can here.
All right. Let me do it again.
Should we have? Yeah, do the choose it while you're putting the poll up. Reverse Camus. What do you think about the atheist poll, or the atheist meme that Jenga shared?
I mean, I definitely thought about that when I was an atheist. Like I remember in like junior high, I asked one of the pastors, like, what about like the Sentinelese, the people like off of Sri Lanka, like that are uncontacted and will attack everybody on sight. Like, what about them? Are they going to hell? And I guess apparently an answer to that is if you don't know, then you just go to heaven.
Okay.
Allow multiple answers? No. Okay. Let's do. All right, sorry. All right, there it is. You can vote. You can vote.
Vote away.
I'm gonna start preloading these. If you haven't heard that Jesus died for you and that you must devote your life to him, you'll get a free pass to heaven. Okay.
Indeed. Well, all right. Looks like we've got some votes. So, reverse Camus, or why don't we do? Ape, do you want to pick out a meme, or should we let reverse Camus do another one? Or if we have another a theist that wants to come up on stage and present their memes, and we can get another atheist and theist up here.
Yep, if you have a meme, we prefer other people, but we do have memes locked and loaded. The potential for straw manning increases, just so you know. So if you want to go get your theist friends, that would probably be
No,
best, but we have them.
I can play at theist. I picked out plenty of theist memes.
I think we did a good job, personally. I think we were pretty fair in our assessments, but let's let Reverse Camus. If Reverse Camus has another one, I say let's go with that. Especially since the first one really didn't pass, so maybe we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was super mild, and it's hard to find the spicier memes just on Google search, but I got the 10 right here.
Yeah.
Let's
Which
see.
one do you want to go for next? Yeah.
Let's go with the one with the amazing atheist on it.
Amazing atheist. I don't. Is that the guy with all the words on it, with the beard and the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the glasses.
And the glasses? Yeah, glasses. All right. Let me get back over to this tab. Theist from chat. Boom. There we go. Oh, wait. I'm not seeing the one that he put. Let me put. I can put it up. This one. Boom. Whoa. There they are. Love it. Cool.
There we go.
Do you want to read it and tell us what it means to you?
All right. Let's see. Let me read through it one more time. Yeah. I just feel like I don't know, when atheists like talk about God and how they don't believe it, there's this really impossible standard, like you must follow the conventional morality, not judge you, explain everything, stop anything bad from happening, just basically explain everything about existence. Otherwise, God doesn't exist. Explain God to the letter. Otherwise, like God, you can't prove God, and that's just a huge burden of proof.
This one's breaking my brain a little bit. Am I missing it? If God real, he must. Oh, so if God is real, he must follow him. Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of just like the atheist has this high bar, I think is what it's saying. And like, yeah, I won't worship God because I like to do all of these things that maybe are perhaps sins. Yeah, I think this is a good meme. I think this is a good hit for or a good fighter for the theist.
Well, let's let the audience decide.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that pull up. We can
Nobody's won yet, by the way. I'm not counting ties. I don't think we should count ties.
Yeah, well, a tie is a loss.
Yeah, so no points on the board yet.
Points on the board yet. Oh yeah, no points on the board yet. Oh man, jeez. Yeah, you know, if you had to look at this meme from the other side, what do you think this meme would say from the other side? Like, what do you think that somebody like an atheist would think that this means?
Hmm. Well, an atheist would realize that it's obviously attacking atheism, so he'd try and point out why these questions are justifiable, like why an all good God would follow good morality, and uh, like would basically show himself and make it easier to be seen instead of like creating this huge burden of proof. Uh, and like I don't know, expecting like an all good God to at least somewhat try and prevent evil. Like they'd say that like that's a totally legitimate line of questioning for God when talking about the existence of God when you are an atheist and you don't really believe.
Yeah, I think
Daniel,
it.
what are your thoughts on that? Oh, go ahead.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
right. Go ahead.
Looking up a meme and wasn't listening, so I'm gonna pass on that question, but I'll pay
Oh.
better attention in the future.
Yeah, I gotta
I'm
say,
quickly trying to find a few.
I understand the meme, and I definitely think that there's some good arguments in here. Though I have to agree with one of the comments that it's messy.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the issues I think that is holding it back. It's messy,
yeah.
and honestly, I don't think that what's this guy's name again?
The Amazing Atheist.
Yeah, I don't
but,
think
like,
he memes well.
he-
I also don't like because you have to really know who he is. I guess maybe people in these circles would know, but like, how does this relate to his persona specifically in any significant way?
well, the Amazing Atheist, he was a YouTuber. He still does the YouTubes, not as much, but like in the early or the mid 2000s, like when YouTube was getting its start, like he was one of the first atheists to really get popular on the platform, and it's
That's true.
kind of making fun of him. So I don't know. I just kind of assumed that everybody knew who he was at this point.
No, I know who he is.
Uh,
I just how does like this seems like something that could apply to pretty much any atheist YouTuber. Like
Oh yeah.
what's particular about them? I mean, you did say that they were kind of the first ones on YouTube, one of the more well-knowns that were first, so that's something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But okay, still no points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There's
that's
points.
interesting. Because I get the points of like whether it memes or not, but I feel like it was like a good hit. Like I feel like it's like, yeah, this is a good fighter. Like I mean, I see the point, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's go on to Dax. Maybe Dax. I heard Dax has got a good one.
Yeah,
Better be good,
oh.
Dax. Don't you
Always get
disappoint
there.
us. Delete.
Yes, let's go to atheists. And oh boy. Oh, this one's really to anyone. God answers prayers of paralyzed little boy. No, says God.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting into the shit. Let's see.
Yeah.
God answers
I'm,
prayers.
I'm spicy when I want to be. I tell you.
So tell us
Okay.
about what does this prayer mean to, or what does this prayer mean to? I'm sticking with it. What does this prayer mean to you?
Does the prayer mean? Well, it's just a play on how often you'll find in the news or on some sort of Christian website, you'll find this amazing story of a paralyzed person or a person who was going to die. A miracle supposedly happens after they prayed, and then God answered their prayers. That's what they say every single time. Like, God answered their prayers. That's of course how this happened. But like, we never see the alternative. We never see like God answers the prayers and oh yeah, you're not gonna recover from this. Which is probably most of the stories. I would wager that probably most of the people who pray for their illness to get better, it doesn't get better.
Yeah, I gotta say, so it made me laugh, obviously.
Yeah.
And I like the sentiment. I will say that I think I've seen this sentiment in better meme format. That's one thing that I would
Okay.
say.
That's fair. Well, I will say the file is very small.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's not really my fault. Like I found this meme on a meme test to see like what my taste in memes was, and every single meme on that test was in this small file size. So,
Do we want to bring up alcohol shill?
They didn't post a meme yet. So
Okay.
yeah, let me just restate. Yeah, so
Yeah.
alcohol meme. If you want to come up and join us on stage, like post your atheist or theist meme, whatever side you want to fight for, and then we can bring you up and talk about it and see if you can earn points for your team.
Yeah, that seems fair. Like if you want to be on stage, you got to bring up the memes. You got to bring a meme. If there's somebody, if there's a group of people that you want to bring to also advocate so that it's even, that's fair. Just tell us who you want us to bring up. Does that sound fair too? Because right now it's like 4 of us who have the same position, and then reverse Camus would be the only one. So so if you
All
bring
right,
a
so-
meme, then we can let some people up that you feel like would also be good advocates for it or might agree with you.
I feel like there's something about my meme that can kind of pose as a question and response to Camus' meme. Would that be all right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I agree with you actually that the stuff that was presented in the TJ meme you posted, those are really common arguments among the average atheist, and they're bad arguments. Like I actually think they're really bad arguments for like being an atheist.
Yeah.
Really bad disconfirmation criteria. It's not even like people were calling it a high bar. I don't even think it's a high bar. I think it's just like bad disconfirmation criteria. Um, and I feel like one of the things that I've thought about for many years as to what I would like to see to become a theist again would be a study on prayer. There's already been studies on prayer, but if there were more studies that came out that said, oh, you know, when people who are Christian pray for their illnesses to get better, we noticed in the study that like out of all the people who prayed to Allah, who prayed to Vishnu, who prayed to all these through all these other different religious systems, like the Christians noticeably outperformed in getting their desired illness to go away. That would change my mind for sure.
That's true. I agree with all that actually.
Yeah.
I don't understand alcohol shills memes in here. I don't see how the second one is
Not the
sort of
first one.
atheist theist. The first one I don't
Yeah.
understand at all.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But they said deist, but maybe they have a different one than perhaps one that we're familiar with. You want to bring him up?
We can try it. I don't like the jib of the memes, I gotta say, but we can try it.
Yeah. Okay.
They seem a little never mind, I won't say anything.
Yep. Let's bring him up. All right, you coming on stage?
I mean, I can kind of relate my memes to religion, you know, because religion relates to everything. I posted the things closest to religious memes, and they kind of are because, you know, people say like the pyramids are in the Bible, and ultimately, you know, people like to shit on the various groups of people that they think, you know, built the pyramids, but ultimately they are smarter than a lot of people that currently live in the Balkans. The second one is
my God.
kind of, I guess, something that really, you know what I mean, talks about how all of these various religions, you know, they kind of try to make women go to a certain way, and it's not always for the worst. I think that modern atheism, some of these women, man, they end up for the streets. It all, it's just a sad, lonely ending. I believe you live on through the lives of your children, you know.
So
And
I'm sorry to pause you here because I'm not sure how this relates to the meme. Could you explain? Because like I don't understand this meme. Could you explain?
Yeah,
what
go back to the
I
first one.
I could be like Darth Dawkins and spin off and do this whole like disingenuous thing. I just think they're funny memes, man. You know, there is a God, but I don't know which religion said was the right God. I'm a deist. I just believe there's a God. I don't really prescribe to any religion. But yeah, man, people in the Balkans, with the exception of Serbia, are fucking idiots, and women should maybe do less crazy shit. Best advice. That's it. That's all I gotta say, man.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
Uh,
All
That
right.
left me speechless.
Yeah. I don't think it's any more clear on what that.
I don't.
What is-
I'm not gonna make a voting one for this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I really don't understand it. That's the issue. I don't even understand it after they explained it. I understand. I'm
Oh
just
my
I'm an
God, not at
idiot.
all.
Yeah.
So
I understand it.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
kind of to an extent, like there are memes making fun of like people in like Egypt, like saying that the black people were like the pharaohs back then, but this is saying, oh, these people are smart in like the people up north, like the Neanderthals, they're like all dumb. So it's supposed to be a subversion of that. I'm not sure
Where is
how
he
well
getting
that
the
came
race?
across.
Where are you getting the race angle in this meme at all? I don't see that. Maybe
Oh,
there's some context outside
because
of
of
it
Serbia,
that I'm not
Serbia and Egypt.
guess.
Yeah, it's comparing Egypt to Upper Europe in like 25,000 BC.
So
And saying,
okay, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, saying that the people in Egypt were actually smarter than the people in Europe at the time. Like, I don't know. It's making fun of a really racist meme that I don't even really want to bring up.
That's
Got
the
it,
problem.
got it.
Then it sounds like we need more context for it.
Some context.
We're out of the loop on this one.
Yeah. I think we should move on to the next one.
Should we do pull up one of our theist memes maybe, and see how it plays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled from my old folder where I actually have some danker memes, but they're all atheist ones, so I guess we'll switch. Atheist posting theist memes, theist posting atheist memes.
Yeah,
So
I also have a couple theist memes.
Do you want
time.
the Pickle Rick one, or do you want the or
That
science
one's
and religion?
Yeah, go ahead.
There you go. Science and religion are opposites. Science is the study of God's creation. Yeah, it's funny because like when I picked this one out, I was like I had to like stop myself for a second and like put on my theist shoes. Wait, do theists wear different shoes? My theist hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have
Yeah.
Jesus sandals, so maybe that's my Jesus
They
shoes.
wear Adidas.
Yeah, and it's a lot of times like science. An atheist might say like, "Oh, science is what explains the world," but it's like from the theist perspective, they're seeing it as like science is the study of God's creation, right? It's explaining God's creation, and it's like, wait, like, yeah, cool, okay, I see what you're putting down there, but I don't. Well, and I'm supposed to be fighting for the theist, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, it's like this is science. Like God's creation is real. Like it's studying God's creation, right? So that's what this meme means to me.
Yeah, I think as an atheist, I instantly think about how science and religion use different methodologies. And so that would be why an atheist would not be a big fan of this meme. I get it from the theist perspective that, like, if you already are granting the notion that your religion is true, um, then what we do in science is effectively studying God's creation. And certainly, to play devil's advocate for you, there's something to be said about the history of God-believing people who continued to study and do what would become modern science uh, for religious reasons. Like they had this religious motivation of I want to know as much about God's mind and the mechanisms for God's creation as much as possible. But from an atheist standpoint, like yeah, religion just has a completely different methodology from science.
Well, I'm gonna make the poll and then I'll say what I think afterward because I don't want to bias too much. I think.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
there's the
I'm
poll.
very much of that mindset that like whatever is natural in this world is just an extension of God's plan. So when, excuse me, when you're studying how the world works through science, like you're figuring out how God planned everything. But from an atheist perspective, like there's no God, it's just how things are.
Is there an option to just see the poll, or should I make a
Yeah.
third option to just see the results?
No, there's a show results.
Oh, because I
It's
didn't
right
see
next to the vote button.
it. Okay, all right. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I see. Okay,
I mean, I'm voting. I'm voting.
I'm voting too.
Voting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should all get a say. Why not? Right?
We need some
And
theists in
I'm
here though.
surprised that this one's only a 50-50. Like I thought this one was pretty good too.
It's too straightforward for me. That's my issue. I mean, I agree. Like, I agree that this is like a legitimate perspective, and I can empathize with it. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. I might just be biased.
When you say legitimate, what do you mean?
Like, it's science and religion don't necessarily have to be opposites, even though some atheists think that they do. I would agree that they don't, and that science can be the study of God and God's creation. But it's just straightforward to me. It seems kind of, I don't know, obvious.
See, I'm actually considering the notion that they are opposites, though.
Huh.
Because I feel like religion starts with a premise. It's like, okay, here's the premise of where our world came from. Now I'll just use science to try and prove it.
Yeah, I'm thinking more hypothetically. Like hypothetically, I don't necessarily see science as religion as opposites. I agree that fundamentally they are in many ways, but I can imagine a situation in which there is, let's say that there is like another like realm or another dimension, right? Science could potentially find ways to investigate that dimension. And that might be what we would qualify as that, that might be something talked about in a certain religion.
So if I guess it begs the question, if religion is not the opposite of science, what is?
Well, it's not an opposite thing, right? It's just
Well, I mean,
like yeah.
when I say it's the opposite, I don't necessarily mean that religion is literally the opposite of science, but the methodology. If the methodology of religion is not the opposite of science, I'm wondering what is.
Well, I guess it depends on what you mean by religion and science then. Because like
So religion would be a belief system, typically or maybe always a supernatural belief system. And then science, as I define it, would just be like observation. And it's hard to define science, really. Definitely
Yeah.
observation is an element of it. And then I also associate like making predictions and like testing those predictions, things like that.
Yeah. To me, science is a methodology. Theology or being a theist is a metaphysical position. And you can use that methodology to examine the world, including coming from the position that you're studying God's creation.
Yeah. So it's a position that sounds a lot like what I've been saying, that religion already accepts the premise. And then you're just working back to find the evidences for it as you do science.
Yeah, that's a real danger. Yeah,
Yes.
that
So if that's the case, that would be my argument for why I feel like it's the opposite of science.
hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to the next meme.
I gotta say really
yeah, I guess,
quick that the memes in the side chat are going. Like they're pretty hot. Unfortunately, I guess you can try voting on those there, but there's so many it would be hard to vote on them. But we really should consider some of those at some point. But go ahead.
yeah,
Pull up the next meme.
yeah. Well, I see. Like, I don't know if I can get a message from a user if there's a particular meme they saw that we want to bring a person we want to bring up. I see Patrico. I didn't read any of their memes. But it would be Jenga's turn to bring a meme to the table.
Dropped
You
one
wanna
in
share
the
one?
chat.
Okay, you did. Okay.
Killers, I think, got a nice one too. But yeah, let's do Jenga.
I think it's a good tone shifter. We need something light.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
thing light.
Oh, this one's not it.
Whoa.
I'll do this one. This isn't the one I meant though. I didn't put that. I think that was user, but we can talk about this one. This is a good one too.
Oh, okay. Wait, okay. This is not the one you had wanted?
This is not light, no, but I can. The one I put one in the chat. Dax, this is your meme. Do you want to talk about it?
Oh, hold on, I can't see what you're sharing. Yeah, you can share that if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I liked this meme when Dax posted it. What God thinks about the sanctity of life. I think it makes a good point. That yeah, that there's plenty that Christians talk a lot about the sanctity of life, but there's plenty of this sort of thing in the Bible, and God Himself seems to be pretty arbitrary about that value. Um, so I understand. I understand it's a bit of a straw man point. So
Well, it might be a point against Christians, but not necessarily a point against the God of the Bible. I'm actually not sure if there's anything in the Bible that explicitly says that life has sanctity.
yeah, that's a good point.
Hmm.
I don't remember anything that does.
Yeah, I really get the sense that this whole sanctity of life argument is a modern thing.
Well, the people using it are Christians, and this is sort of, in their holy books.
Well, no, I'm saying like it's a modern thing among Christians. So, like Christians of the 4th century probably weren't saying things like this. That would be my guess.
Sure, I agree.
Yeah. I'm not sure about a specific verse in the Bible, but it talks about like humans being created in the image of God and like God stitching people together in the womb. Like doesn't necessarily say that there's sanctity, but there's value in being created by God, and can't think of the word disvalue in like destroying that life that God created. So it's a pretty easy leap to make.
Well, let me go ahead and make a voting. There's a couple memes in the chat that I think deserve some shout outs though. I think Killa's got some good ones that might advocate for. By the way, I'm sure you wanted to share it at some point, but if you're Jesus and you know it, clap your hands. Oh my God.
The one I
Mhm.
wanted. That's
Yeah.
the one I
Oh
wanted.
my God.
That's a
what it is.
classic.
I don't
Susie,
see it
that's
in
in
the
the-
drive. Yeah,
It's in
there's
your
too much
drive.
to scroll through.
It's in your drive.
Okay,
It's
it is.
top right now.
Oh, the church,
The
the
one-
church one, the
It's
bird.
Jesus on the cross, all the way to the right.
Oh my God. I mean, all right. Sorry about that.
That's
If
good.
you're Jesus and
That-
you know it, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
This one's so dark. It's great. It made me laugh when I saw it.
I'm surprised you haven't seen that before, Sushi.
Well, the internet has lots of things. I'm one of the 10,000 today. I don't know if you're familiar with that term.
one of the
One
10,000.
up to 10,000.
That
Nope.
means-
Yeah, so it was I think it was an XKCD, right? So like when you've seen or somebody hasn't seen something that is like been around the internet and you go, "Oh, well, what do you mean you haven't seen this? It's so popular." Rather than saying that, you can be like, "Oh my God, like congratulations, you're one of the 10,000 people that haven't seen this. Let me share you something that the rest of the world and I also enjoy." It's like changing the mindset around sharing something that somebody hasn't seen.
Yeah, saying it in a positive way rather than making them feel bad. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Mm.
Exactly.
Also, I can tell you're older than me because you know what XKCD is. There you go.
So wait, hold on. Are we judging this one? I think we should judge the last one.
Yeah,
Do you want to do you want to pull that up really quick? Sorry. I know I brought it up. That was my bad. It's making me laugh. So okay. So this is what we're voting on right now.
Yes, what God thinks about the sanctity of life. Wow, wow.
Lol.
Wow. This makes this. Oh my God, I gotta bring up the space one. Okay. Oh no, it's Reverse Camus' turn. But man, I want to bring up the spaceman then.
The flood story is such, I think, a sticking point for like Christians. I think the flood story has a lot of just things that are logically inconsistent. That's
I
another reason
still
like it.
remember. Like I remember being like 5 years old in pre-K, and it was like a private school, a Christian private school for pre-K, and they were teaching the flood story to us. It was the first time I'd ever heard it, and it just shocked me to my core that the entire earth was drowned.
It's crazy. No offense.
It's a little too dark for me. Like I like again, it's one of those things that I've seen this made in like what I guess to me was a funnier format.
Yeah, it's definitely a little. It's blunt. It's very blunt.
Yeah.
Okay. So Camus, do you have your next one, or do we have somebody out in the audience that has one?
Let's see. The theist memes that I posted were pretty tepid. I posted a couple of atheist ones in there. I like the Ben Shapiro one that I posted, but I like the one that Killa posted, the Enemies of Christ one. Oh, you got the Shapiro one up.
Okay.
Or I thought you did. There we go.
Yeah, it's back up. Yep.
Yeah, the invisible man who controls planet Earth and tells me what to eat says facts don't care about your feelings. Yeah, I'm biased against Shapiro though, so
We don't explain this one because I don't get it.
Oh, just making fun of Ben Shapiro. He's like, his catchphrase is "facts don't care about your feelings," but like, he's very religious, like Jewish. So it's like making fun of him for like talking about facts and feelings, and yet he believes in something that's very not based in facts and feelings, or it's based in facts and feelings.
yeah, there's a comedian that talks about this. Like you're wearing a yarmulke. Like, is that facts? Is that yarmulke facts there? Let's see.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Do you think this is a theist meme?
No, that's not a theist one.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
like I said, all the theist memes that I got were just really tepid ones that I got over a quick Google search. The atheist memes that I have in my folder on my phone are a bit spicier.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring up a theist one since that was an atheist one. I'm gonna play.
Yeah, what's the one that you really
theist
liked,
again.
Sushi? There was one that you.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. There was another one that you said though. But yeah.
Oh, another one? This one, yeah. I see no God up here. And then the guy says, take off your helmet and then you'll see. And it's like,
Yeah.
man, that's like
That's
so
brutal.
direct. Like,
That's
kill
so
yourself and you'll see God.
I love it. That's the first theist meme that I would click fire for.
Yeah, that's like gloves
Yeah.
off. That's like mask off Christians. You gotta appreciate mask off Christians sometimes.
Yeah, and do it, atheist. Like, if you really think that there's no God, like, come on, why not? Like, what's
Well,
what's
it's
the
because
harm?
I think there's no God that I do not want to do that.
Hmm.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Yep.
Yeah, there's not. This is a nice like. It's kind of it's a half gotcha, you know. It's not quite a. I've seen some of this format where it's like a total gotcha. This is like a half gotcha, but
Yeah.
it's still good. I like it.
Jenga, oh, we got to make a poll for this one.
Yeah, here you go.
And honestly, can you read your DM?
I can't. No.
You can't?
No, I
You're
try. This is what I
incapable.
want to talk to you about before, but no, I cannot read it.
You're incapable.
At the current state of things, yes. Actually, no, wait. I can read it. Just give me a second.
Do you have a telephone?
I do have a telephone, but I got it. Just
Okay.
give me a second.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm glad we're getting some fires on this one because yeah, Theus needs a good point.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's
We've
1-1
got.
right now. It's tied up.
Is it? Oh.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we got 5 votes for this
Ahead.
one. I like it. Yeah. Give a point for the Theus. Love it.
Woo!
All right, wait. We've got I guess Jenga with their next one. Let me make sure I actually get yours this time.
Cool. I put mine in the
yeah.
chat. I don't know who's moving it over to the folder, but it's in there now.
User should be doing that for us. So it's the one at the pearly gates. Is that what that's called? The pearly gates?
Yes, they are.
The pearly
I guess
gates.
not in the Bible. I wonder where that came from.
It's a figure of speech.
No, it actually is that in the Bible? Is it in Revelation that the gates have pearls? I don't know.
Well, there is
Never
details
wondered
about
that.
the streets. I remember reading something in Revelation, the streets of heaven.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Django. What does this one mean to you?
Yeah. Okay.
How,
First, I
how
want to
does it
say
fight for your side?
Sure. First, I want to say Revelation 21:21. The 12 gates were 12 pearls. Each individual gate was of one pearl. So hence the pearly
Wow,
gates,
that's
I guess.
cool. It goes
Yeah.
OG Bible. Okay.
There we go. So I like this one because this is another thing that always stuck out to me as being crazy about just the way salvation can work. So I think 2 memes ago I did something around that. It was just like oh yeah, it was around the idea of salvation and how it works. So this I think points out that like someone can be just a terrible person, but if they believe in Jesus like on their deathbed even or even like right before like they're in heaven, whereas like a really good moral person um goes to hell because they didn't repent right at the end. So this I think points that out well.
Yeah, the only thing about this though is that I really don't think anybody on earth the thing about our time on earth is that our time is finite and the time in the afterlife is infinite. And so it's hard for me to think of a punishment. It's hard for me to think of a finite crime that you could commit on this planet that could earn you an infinite amount of punishment. Like, you see what I mean?
I mean, I can understand like conceptually what you mean, but I actually don't agree with that. I think there's some things that maybe could be punished, or if not punished infinitely, have the most severe punishment, which maybe is infinite punishment. But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
but to
completely
me,
agree with that.
I guess on top of that, like the whole point of punishment in my eyes is to learn from it. I feel like the whole
But-
reason why we should punish people is so that they can know not to do it again.
Okay,
I think
so
I think my reply to that, Dax, is like, what does that have to do with this meme? Because even Christians wouldn't say that, you know, like Christians wouldn't say that the punish is finite or that, you know.
we have a Christian in here, so why don't we let them speak their mind, and then we're gonna vote on this one.
Where's the Christian?
Oh, are you not a Christian?
I'm a Baha'i.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yes. There we go.
Theist. I, I have no offense. Try. Didn't mean to offend.
It's cool.
Theist. So yeah, I guess this one isn't necessarily for you. It is targeted at the Christian God. But do you have any stance on this one?
I mean, Abrahamic gods, so we kind of at least
this one's
inherit
good.
those criticisms of especially the Old Testament God. But yeah, that is definitely something that bothered me when I was an atheist. Like, I remember seeing this one video talking about some Christian being happy because Jeffrey Dahmer, he repented when he was in jail, and he's like, this just goes to show how Jesus can save anybody. And I'm like, don't save Jeffrey Dahmer. Like no matter what he says. Like, I think there's an amount of stuff that you do. There's a certain amount of bad stuff that you can do that no amount of repenting is going to save you from.
I feel like that's an intuition. I mean, how could we know?
All right. Ape, you want to create the poll for this one? So,
Sure. Yep. I got it. Hold up.
what is our count?
We're
it's a treble
we're dead
maker.
even.
We're dead even.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, maybe we'll do one more if reverse Camus. If you want to, is it Camus? Camus? Oh my
Camus.
gosh. It is Camus. Okay.
Yeah.
If you do you have one more, and then hopefully that'll. Oh no, I guess this one could be our tiebreaker.
I saw one that I really liked.
Okay.
Pilla posted it though. I need to re-edit or go through my stuff again. Or that didn't save it, shoot.
Okay.
I can just tell you which one it is. Come on. So
There's
many
a lot.
memes in this chat.
Yes, there is.
If you scroll up, there is the voting to vote for the meme if you're just coming in.
Yeah. It's the one that starts out. It has Squidward on it. It starts with enemies of Christ.
Oh, yes, I like that one. Yeah, share that one.
Ah, got it. Let's save image. All right, this is gonna be our last one then, and then we will determine who won the meme battle. Was it the tiny one? There we go. Enemy of Christ when the heavens open and the Lord returns to purify the wretched earth. All right, you want to explain what this one means to you?
I mean, I just kind of found it funny. But just very goes. It goes with that Christian mindset that Jesus is going to come down eventually and purge all the sinners. And some Christians, they go, "Oh, that's an absolutely wonderful thing. Cleanse all the sin." But I don't know. I like the memes that are super combative about it.
Yeah, I think the face is really funny. I'd imagine if this did actually happen, it's something like that. It's making it's that idea of like cartoonish violence, right? Like things that are really violent or serious become funnier, or they become more lighthearted when you use cartoons. I don't like that the text is not the way that the text is on the page is not the best, I don't think.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Okay.
Well, there's the poll.
That's the poll for this meme. All right. Oops. We're gonna go. Oof. I don't know that it was a strong hitter. I feel like because to me it only means something if you're a theist, right? Because like from an atheist perspective, I see this and go, well, I don't think there is a heavens or an earth, and so like you're like, look at my magic weapon that that is going to do a lot of damage to you, but like we can't see it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not actually scared. I'll just walk right by you. It's like the think of like somebody like holding the gun in their like jacket, but it's really just their fingers. Like that's kind of when I get when like as an atheist what I see.
Yeah, I just like I said, it's the cartoonish element of something that's supposed to be really serious makes it more comedic for me. But I can see that too. But that does leave us in a position where we are still tied. So,
Does it really?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Still just 1-1. So I mean, we can, but we don't have to. We can just leave it at that. We can show the certificates that we made and just kind of give everybody a participation trophy because we know everybody loves that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see, we only got 8 votes in total. I feel like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, so we it's a 50-50. I think nobody won this particular battle. I think maybe what we do is we'll take this and build your meme pool up to really make ones that fight for your side, that are strong arguments, right? Ones that really say like the atheist position is the one and the theist is garbage. Like that's what we want your memes to have. Like bring the A game.
Yeah.
I think we'll try this again. Yeah. See if we can get a winner next time.
Maybe we need to talk to some people in the other communities and let them know. I mean, I guess it's in the events, but
yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get some more theists up here. I think that would be good. So all right. Well, thank you for all of you that joined us.
maybe we'll hand out an award next time, not today, but
yeah, I think I would have done more awards if we had some, I think more audience participation, and actually a winner of the game. So, thank you.
hopefully you got something out of it. If not some entertaining meme that you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Round.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
All right, see you next time.
All right.